Back in August of this year, lawmakers in Australia called for a postal survey of their population, a popular referendum to see where the Australian population stood on the issue of gay marriage. Now, the results of this are technically non-binding. If, they vote in favor of gay marriage, we don't suddenly have gay marriage in Australia. But the idea was that this would actually guide action by the government. And so after almost 2 months of votes coming in, it's done. And we have the results. And they voted yes. 61% of the population, 61.6% saying yes, same-sex marriage should be legalized. But perhaps more importantly, almost 80% of the population of eligible voters actually turned out. I mean, this is a referendum vote. Obviously there had been a lot of publicity. It's an important issue. Passions run hot on both sides, but it's not like a presidential election. You would assume this might have lower turnout, but 80%. In fact, the majority voted yes in 133 out of 150 electorates. There was no age or gender group that had a turnout rate lower than 68%, and so everybody was pretty invested in this, and they actually voted the right way. The Prime Minister, Malcolm Turnbull, said, "We must respect the voice of the people. We asked them for their opinion, and they have given it to us. It is unequivocal, it is overwhelming," and Turnbull has said a vote will come before Christmas.
Right, so Parliament is planning on voting on it. And
actually doing something about it, yeah.
Right, because this vote, as John had mentioned earlier, is non-binding. But I'm really curious, it's likely Parliament will vote in a way that represents the people of Australia, right?
It seems like it, yeah.
I'd hope they do that, but there still is that tiny chance that they might not. So
yeah, and the situation that led to this is complicated, and I would leave it to an expert on Australian domestic politics to break it down. But there had been some talk about the possibility of amending the Constitution to allow same-sex marriage, and then there was difficulties with forming the governing coalition, and that's one of the things that led to this. And a lot of people were not happy about this vote being conducted. For one thing, I think estimates said it would cost Australian taxpayers $122 million to conduct, which is a lot of money. And then there was also the possibility that when you turn something like this to a referendum, that maybe the people who are opposed to it are more likely to rally their supporters, and it could have gone down. And so from what I know, one or two people in Australia, and they've told me it's caused a lot of issues there where people they're distrustful of each other, they're angry of each other because people are posting things for or against gay marriage now. But at least, thankfully, after all of this, all these problems, all this strife and everything, it looks like they're moving in the direction of legalization. Awesome. And if we could bring up this graphic, you're going to see a worldwide map of the current locations where it is legal. And so I believe this would be the 35th country that would legalize it. A couple countries cut off on the end there. We don't know exactly what's happening with them. But you see it spreading, okay? If you looked at that map 5 years, 10 or 20 years ago, it would not look like that. And so that is what progress looks like in practice.
Young Turks membership creates independent media.
Believe me.
No ads.
Believe me.
All the shows.
Believe me.
On demand.
Believe me.
Support independent media.
Believe me.
It's awesome, tremendous. You'll love it.
Believe me.
And by the end, you'll be thinking,
I'm like a smart person.
tytnetwork.com/join.